What was the Yo Mama joke that ended all Yo Mama jokes? Working as a counselor at Camp Sunnybrook for troubled teens, I thought I'd seen every kind of kid with anger issues, but nothing prepared me for Marcus the Mouth Rodriguez, who could verbally destroy anyone in under 30 seconds. This 15-year-old had been bounced between 12 foster homes, and his weapon of choice wasn't fists. It was words that cut deeper than any blade. Marcus ruled the camp's rec room like a comedy dictator. Every night after dinner, kids would gather around the ping-pong table for the roast sessions. Marcus would sit on his throne, an old beanbag chair, and unleash brutal Yo Mama jokes that left his targets emotionally shattered. I watched him reduce a gang member to tears and completely break a tough girl who'd survived 3 group homes. His delivery was surgical. Yo Mama so ugly, when she tried to join an ugly contest, they said, "Sorry, no professionals." The room would explode. Yo Mama so poor, ducks throw bread at her. Marcus fed off the laughter, like a vampire feeds off blood. Then Jamie Chen arrived on a Tuesday morning. Quiet kid, thick glasses, spoke maybe 10 words his entire first week. The other kids called him Ghost because he barely seemed to exist. During rec time, he'd sit in the corner reading philosophy books, while Marcus performed his nightly comedy executions. For 2 weeks, Marcus ignored Jamie completely. Why waste ammunition on someone who wouldn't fight back? But the other kids started chanting, "Do Ghost! Do Ghost!" Marcus finally turned his attention to the corner. "Yo Mama so boring," Marcus began. "People fall asleep just thinking about her." Light chuckles. Jamie looked up from his book, some thick thing about Nietzsche, and just stared, no reaction. "Yo Mama so weak. She couldn't lift her own spirits." Still nothing. The room grew uncomfortable. Marcus's reputation was built on breaking everyone. "Fine," Marcus said, stepping off his throne. "Yo Mama so pathetic. She gave birth to you and immediately asked for a receipt." The room held its breath. That was Marcus going nuclear. Jamie slowly closed his book, stood up, and walked to the center of the circle. The kids backed away like he was radioactive. When he spoke, his voice was barely above a whisper, but everyone heard every word. "Yo Mama jokes, huh?" Jamie said calmly. "Here's the thing about Yo Mama, Marcus. She didn't just abandon you because the state took you away. I read your file. She signed the papers to give you up when you were 8. Voluntarily. She chose to walk away because dealing with you became too exhausting." The room went dead silent. Marcus's face drained of all color. Jamie continued, his voice still gentle, but each word landing like a sledgehammer. "She didn't just leave you, Marcus. She upgraded. Got married 6 months later. Had 2 more kids. Posted about them on Facebook as the family she always wanted. Those kids get bedtime stories and Christmas mornings. You get moved from house to house like a broken toy." Marcus was shaking now, tears forming in his eyes. "So here's my Yo Mama joke, Marcus. Yo Mama's so done with you. She didn't just leave. She erased you. She created the exact same life she had before, just without the mistake. And every night when she tucks in her real kids, she probably thinks, 'Thank God I got rid of that angry little boy.'" Marcus collapsed onto his beanbag throne and started sobbing. Not crying, full body, soul-crushing sobs. Jamie had taken everything Marcus used to protect himself and turned it into a weapon of complete psychological destruction. Jamie picked up his philosophy book and walked back to his corner. The roast sessions never happened again. Marcus transferred to a different facility the next week. I learned later that Jamie's parents were both psychiatrists. The kid had been studying human psychology since he was 12, analyzing defense mechanisms like other kids studied baseball cards.